Oh man, so another volatile day here for Bitcoin, which is having massive swings between 39,000 and about 37,000 today. We're currently up 1.4% here on Bitcoin, but what does that mean for two specific altcoins? A lot of you guys have been asking me to do some analysis on ALGO and also Luna. So in this video, we're going to take a look at both of those charts. I'm going to be telling you what my strategy is right now for these specific coins, so make sure you watch till the very end. Please hit up the like button, subscribe. The engagement you guys put into this video really does help me out with the YouTube algorithm and helps this video get shared to more people. So if you appreciate this type of content, let's spread the message. Let's get more people invested in crypto in a sustainable way. No more this pumping, none of this dumping, no more this leverage trading. Let's build out our portfolios in a sustainable manner that can build us wealth over many, many years in a repeatable fashion. So if you appreciate that, likes, subscribe. Let's get straight into charts. Oh, and as always, guys, NordVPN. Get yourself set up on a VPN. Absolute no-brainer. If you haven't set yourself up on a VPN, links in the description. NordVPN, the best in the game as far as VPN providers, the one I use every single day, even before they reached out to me. Get yourself set up, 70% off of a subscription there on NordVPN. So it works out like $50 for 25 months. That's over 2 years of coverage on a VPN. Absolute no-brainer. You can watch Netflix shows from different countries. You can stream different things from different countries. You can play games in different countries, but also just obviously masking your IP address and making sure your privacy is masked on the net. Get yourself set up on a VPN, guys. Links in the description. Right, ALGO. Wow, what a response that video got, huh? If you haven't watched my video selling my ALGO, click here. Proof that clickbait, clearly annoys people and works and people don't watch the video. But in that video, I did take the time out to say, look, we analyzed what was going wrong here for Algorand. For those of you who know, Algorand was one of the coins and continues to be a coin that I hold in my portfolio, but I became increasingly, I am still increasingly worried by their lack of ability to market. From a technical perspective, from a fundamental perspective, from an on-chain perspective, they're doing the right things. But when I compare them to a blockchain such as Luna, such as Solana, such as Cardano, and I'd put Phantom in there, of course, as well, they don't have the marketing prowess that we expected, okay? But they brought in Stacey Warden, I believe her name was, ex-corporate world CEO, as a new CEO of the Algorand Foundation, and let's see what impact she has. It was beautiful. If you haven't watched that video, go watch that video. I break it down very clearly, and this is what's giving me the hope right now with Algorand, and this is ultimately what has stopped me from really reducing the size of my position in Algorand, because she really hit the nail on the head, and she really did identify the areas which are of concern right now for Algorand, and those are the marketing elements. But let's take a look at the charts as well. Let's look at some key levels. Let's pull up the daily and let's recap where we were at with Algorand when we were monitoring it, because you can see the chart patterns are still drawn from when we were monitoring Algorand. And the first thing was we formed this big continuation pattern. We had a good run up all the way up to $2.55. Consolidated, expecting a breakout to higher sides. We got a decent breakout halfway to our target, and then we entered a downtrend as Bitcoin continued on its downtrend, on its way down from 69. And as you expect, all these altcoins are going to continue to head to the downside as well. But Algorand has bled off quite significantly. This particular bleed off here, I mean, when it started falling off a cliff from January, I mean, look at that. The fall there is quite extreme here on Algorand. And now you're getting pricing which dates back. If we look at the pricing, you're dating back all the way to the 11th of August here on Algorand. So super cheap pricing here on Algorand. We're really getting to the floor of 74 cents, which is the lows that we hit when Bitcoin hit 29 in the summer of 2021. So, if you were unable to get in Algorand, and by the way, trust me, there were loads of people messaging me, loads of people FOMOing in at these levels. Yeah, where are these people now? If you had high conviction in Algorand, if you understood the blockchain trilemma, if you believed in Sylvia McCarley and how his prowess in cryptography and his Turing Prize winner, great team, good block finality, good blockchain with good foundations, been around in bull markets and bear markets. If you believed in Algorand, then surely these would be an absolute no-brainer price to pick this up. As a given, when Bitcoin runs back to 69, here Algorand is at minimum $2.55. But we have to agree they've got to get their marketing right. They've got to get their social elements right. And they need to start getting some money locked in DeFi. Really important. They need to follow the footsteps of Phantom to attract dApp developers, to build and incentivize those dApp developers, just like Phantom did with emissions rewards, if they can lock total value in the ecosystem. Really important they do that. And let's hope Stacey Warden can get that done for Algorand, because this is a gem. In terms of technological prowess, it's a gem. In terms of marketing, substandard, okay? So if you're looking to level in, let's bring out our EMA ribbon. And you can see it's an absolute no-brainer, well below your 200-day moving average. These are historically great prices to buy if you've got conviction. Obviously, you would not touch this if you didn't know anything about Algorand, if you've not done your research, if you have no fundamental knowledge of the project. Why would you buy this, right? It looks crazy. But if you had the conviction, if you've built your knowledge, you understood the project and where it can play a position in the ecosystem, then this is something that you'd want to top up as a part of a wider portfolio. And I've explained this many times to you guys, and we're going to move on to Luna now as well. All of these layer 1 solutions have a portion in my portfolio that is spaced out for layer 1 solutions. And in there, I have allocated specific percentages to each of those layer 1s. So I've got some Ethereum, I've got Solana, I've got ADA, I've got Phantom, right? I've got Algorand, but I've got them all in different percentages based on my conviction, okay? Based on my resolve and based on my belief in those platforms and how much I'm willing to risk in each of those. Naturally, the smaller cap the project is, the less I'm willing to invest because it's more risky, okay? Very important to understand that, guys. And Algorand is a low cap so far. Now, let's take a look at Luna, because again, a lot of you guys have been asking me about Luna, and Luna has, let's recap Luna. Let's go back to when we were covering it, and you guys will remember when it entered this ascending channel. And when it entered this ascending channel, we were covering Luna from, 15, 16 here, before we entered the ascending channel, when I set the price target at the Fibonacci 1.618 mark of 76 cents. We met that together, and we covered that together here in December. We met that target, retraced down to our EMA ribbon, and exploded well past it to 100. So we broke through my second target at this Fibonacci level 8770, and now we're working towards my next target, Bitcoin permitting, up at 140. And I fully expect Luna to reach that in the next climb to the upside for Bitcoin. But look at this retracement now. We run up, we're now bouncing off our important horizontal support at 51. Okay, important level here. We bounce once, we bounce twice, we're trying now for a third time. Now, you don't want to be testing this level too many times. Remember, the more times you test the resistance level, the more likely you are to break to the downside. But we can see the good news is we've got our teal colored 200-day moving average with us here, and that's acting as support. What's my rule of thumb, guys? Anybody's watching my videos? These are the times when we're touching our 200-day moving average that you get really nice entries. Not financial advice, just really nice entries. If you don't believe me, go back to your favorite coins, look at them against the 200-day moving average, and just assumed you bought at all of these levels, you'd be in a very good position right now for doing so. I mean, look how long it's been that Luna was nowhere near its 200-day moving average. Okay, what went up fast came down fast. Big retracement to the downside, nice cooling off, and now you're at sensible pricing. People were FOMOing in here, guys. I was not buying on these green candles. Nope, I was buying in here. Right? These are the levels to be buying, not up here. So really important that we understand that. These moments of retracements is when we need to get to work, not when the rest of the people in your taxi drivers talking about it and saying, oh, have you heard about Bitcoin? At that point, all your coins will be doing this. They'll all be FOMOing in to the upside. So really important. Let's take a look at the weekly as well here on Luna. And this is what I'm talking about. This is just a thing of beauty, right? Because you bounce off of, you retrace down, you use your EMA ribbon, and massive move to the upside. Look at this. Massive move to the upside, big retracement. But look at our EMA ribbon. Even if we lost the 40, we're currently fighting at the 51 level, which is this yellow line here. Even if we lost that and we had to go to 45, we're still only in the middle of our EMA ribbon. Even if we lost that and went down to 37.8, now you're at the bottom of your EMA ribbon. So perfect, plenty of space here if it needed it, if Luna needed it, for it to retrace down and bounce back nicely. And trust me, my view on this is we'll easily bounce back, create a new high and head up to 140. But you need patience on projects like Luna here, okay? So there you go, guys. There is the analysis on Luna and Algorand, as you guys have requested. If there are other coins that you want me to analyze, such as Luna and Algorand, then make sure you're letting me know either in the comments below or in the Discord, which is always, as always, free. It's public. It's in the pinned comment below. As always, guys, so please smash up the like button and subscribe. What I'm going to do is at the end of this video, I'm going to link up a card to Algorand's price target, okay? The price target video I made on Algorand. So be sure to go check that video out. Make sure you watch that. Make sure you understand how I understand whether a coin can 100x. That methodology is really important for us to understand. So go watch that video. As always, don't forget to support NordVPN. Links in description. Get yourself set up on a VPN. Absolute no-brainer. Coupon code ALLMAN. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.